Settle in and soften your shoulders. Welcome back to Earthy Remedy, where nature's wisdom becomes everyday wellness. I'm so glad you joined today. Imagine a low kitchen hearth, a small pot whispering steam, and the slow, comforting rhythm of spoon against bowl. Let's take a gentle breath together and begin.
I can almost hear that pot now. Good morning, everyone. Today, we're turning our attention to one humble pantry friend that shows up in breakfasts, beverages, and even baths: oats. Let's explore this natural ingredient together and how it can bring simple comfort into daily rituals.
Oats arrive in many forms: rolled, steel-cut, and as a soft, fine flour. They smell faintly sweet and toasty when warmed, like a slow sunrise. Today, I'll guide you through 3 gentle ways to use oats: a 5-minute porridge ritual to begin the day, a quick stovetop oat milk to sip or fold into tea, and a soothing oat bath or chilled compress to soften skin and senses.
Here's a simple wellness idea you can try. Treat oats as a texture of comfort, something to stir, smell, and savor. Before we dive into steps, a bit on sourcing and safety. If you have celiac disease or strong gluten sensitivity, look specifically for certified gluten-free oats on the label. Cross-contact can happen in processing facilities.
Finely ground oats, often called colloidal-style oats, feel silky on the skin. For an at-home version, grind rolled oats until they're almost powdery and strain any coarse bits. Always try a small patch test on inner forearm and avoid using on broken or irritated skin. We'll repeat these safety reminders throughout, so nothing surprises you mid-ritual.
A tiny story before we get practical. In a village I visited years ago, neighbors would pass morning bowls between doorways, one pot on a shared stove, the steam rolling into the dawn. Someone would tip a spoon toward another with a grin, and that small sharing felt like a promise that the day would be gentle. It's that kind of slow comfort we're inviting today.
Now, let's imagine oats more closely. Rolled oats give a soft, pillowy texture when cooked. Steel-cut oats stay toothier and warm the mouth with longer chew. Oat flour dissolves into silky blends. Texture matters. Porridge invites you to slow down. Oat milk smooths and comforts a sip. And finely ground oats lend a calming, tactile softness to skincare. Sourcing tip: small batch mills and reputable brands often label gluten-free processing. If buying in bulk bins, ask about shared equipment.
Okay, practical time. Let's start with the mindful 5-minute porridge ritual. This is for those mornings when you want to move slowly, but still have something warm and grounding. Ready? Here's a simple, step-by-step method you can follow.
Mindful 5-minute porridge ritual. Ingredients: 1/2 cup rolled oats, 1 cup water or milk of choice, a pinch of salt, and optional toppings: a drizzle of honey or maple, a small handful of berries, toasted nuts, or a sprinkle of cinnamon. Step 1. Place oats and liquid in a small pot over low-medium heat. Step 2. Stir gently and watch the steam rise. Let that be your slow moment. Step 3. In about 4 to 5 minutes, the porridge will thicken. Remove from heat when it reaches your preferred creaminess. Step 4. Taste, season, and dress with toppings.
A few texture tips. For creamier porridge, stir more and use a little more liquid. For heartier chew, reduce liquid slightly, or swap part rolled oats for a small amount of steel cut. If you're in a hurry, soak the oats overnight to shorten morning cook time. And a small playful note: even a single toasted nut can feel ceremonious, like a tiny crown for your bowl.
Now, a quick stovetop oat milk that's simple and satisfying. This is wonderful folded into tea, over cereal, or sipped plain. Ingredients: 1 cup rolled oats, 3 cups filtered water, pinch of salt, optional sweetener or vanilla. Step 1. Combine oats and water in a small pot and warm gently for about 5 minutes. Do not overboil. Step 2. Remove from heat and let sit 2 minutes. Step 3. Blend on low speed for 20-30 seconds. Short bursts to avoid sliminess. Step 4. Strain through a fine mesh or a clean kitchen towel into a pitcher, pressing gently. Refrigerate up to 3 to 4 days and shake before using.
A practical tip: reserve the strained oat solids to stir into porridge. Add to baked goods or compost. Nothing wasted. And if you plan to add oat milk to hot tea, heat it gently first to avoid curdling, and always taste as you go.
Finally, our soothing oat bath and chilled compress, a skin-softening sensory rest. For a simple bath, you'll want 1 to 2 cups of finely ground oats. To make a colloidal-style oat sachet, grind 1 cup rolled oats in a blender until very fine, then place in a large, clean cloth or muslin bag. Run warm bath water and steep the sachet for a few minutes as the tub fills. Step into the bath and let the oat-scented steam settle around you. Remind yourself this is gentle care, not a treatment for wounds. Avoid use on broken skin and always patch test first.
For a facial compress, mix 2 tablespoons of finely ground oats with warm water until you have a thick paste. Place the paste in a soft cloth and hold it lightly against cheeks or forehead for a few minutes. Use chilled water for a cool compress. If any irritation appears, rinse gently and stop use. And a quick safety reminder: if you have severe eczema, open wounds, or are pregnant and concerned, check with a healthcare professional before trying topical preparations.
Throughout these practices, remember, our aim is comfort and ritual, not medicinal cure. We're sharing sensory, kitchen-based ways to invite calm. If you suspect an allergy to oats or experience unusual reactions, discontinue use and consult a healthcare provider. For those with celiac disease, certified gluten-free oats are the safest choice. Look for explicit labeling or trusted brands that test for cross-contact.
Before we pause, let's take a short nature-inspired reflection. Close your eyes for a moment, or soften your gaze. Picture a field of oat grasses, pale gold heads bowing in a warm breeze. Hear the hush of that field, and imagine the slow steam of a morning pot rising into the same breeze. Let nature's rhythm remind you how small rituals can be anchors in a busy day.
Choose one tiny oat habit to carry forward. Maybe it's a 5-minute porridge tomorrow morning, a quick oat milk to fold into your tea, or a calming towel compress after a long day. Start small, notice the senses, and make it repeatable.
Here's a quick recipe recap to tuck into your pocket tonight. 5-minute porridge, 1/2 cup rolled oats, 1 cup water, pinch of salt. Simmer 4 to 5 minutes, top as you like. Oat milk, 1 cup oats to 3 cups water. Warm briefly, blend 20 to 30 seconds, strain. Oat bath, 1 to 2 cups finely ground oats in a muslin bag, steep in warm water. Patch test topical uses and choose certified gluten-free oats if needed.
We aim to keep these ideas simple and non-medical. If you have questions about allergies, pregnancy, nursing, or interactions with medications, please consult a healthcare professional. These rituals are gentle invitations to slow down, not clinical advice.
If you try any of these, we'd love to hear how it landed for you. The small textures, the smells, the quiet moments they created. Share with us gently, and if something didn't suit you, that's okay too. The hearth is patient.
As we close, take one more slow breath and imagine that hearth glow settling into your shoulders. Here's a little invitation. Pick one oat ritual to try in the next 2 days. Small acts of care add up in surprising ways. Here's a simple reminder of our signature thought. Let's take a gentle step into nature's wisdom.
Thank you for sharing a quiet corner of your day with us. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe so we can bring more gentle plant stories to your ears. Follow, share with a friend who loves slow kitchen rituals, and come back whenever you need a little hearthside calm.
Until next time, settle into small comforts, listen to what the earth is offering, and be kind to your hands and your heart. Farewell for now.